A strange, wavy jet stream is blasting Europe with heat. Scientists say an oppressive heat wave baked Western Europe this week, setting record high temperatures in France, Germany, Poland, and the Czech Republic. In India, the reasons behind these extreme weather events are complex, but scientists believe they have a common trigger: profound recent changes to the jet stream, a ribbon of fast-moving air that flows from west to east over the northern hemisphere and controls weather systems. The jet stream is powered by temperature differences between the cooler polar region to the north and warmer air masses to the south. As it circles the slideshow by photo services. When the jet stream dips south, polar air fills in the trough, bringing heavy rains and cooler than usual temperatures, as has happened across much of the United States, with a record late arrival of spring and above average precipitation. When the jet stream, seasonal variations are normal, but since the early 2000s, as the planet has warmed, the jet stream has been behaving strangely. Jet stream whine, A sluggish jet stream is cause for concern. When it slows or gets unusual jet stream behavior has been recorded every 3 to 5 years since 2000 in 2003, 2006, 2010, 2015, and 2018 turning what scientists initially thought could be an isolated abnormality into what appears to be a pattern, Masters said. What is surprising to scientists now is that the wavier than normal jet stream has returned for a second year in a row, the first time that has been observed, said Kay Kornhuber, a climate scientist at the Earth Institute at Columbia University in New York City. A slow-moving, northward bulge in the jet stream has been blamed for, which saw France hit its highest ever temperature of 114.6 degrees Fahrenheit, 45.9 degrees Celsius, and caused major wildfires in Spain. A similar jet stream wiggle caused a rare heat wave in the western U.S. in early June, with temperatures in Northern California climbing into the triple digits. In April, Kornhuber co-authored a study published in the That Link last year's Extreme Weather which included heat waves across North America and Western Europe and devastating floods in Japan due to a stalled wave pattern in the jet stream. And 6 months as the Earth warms, the temperature difference between cooler and hotter parts of the globe, which powers the jet stream, is slowly erased. Since the jet stream is the primary engine behind weather systems in the Northern Hemisphere, perturbations to its flow carry far-reaching risks. Everywhere. Vavris pointed to, which pummeled Texas in August 2017, as a prime example of the potential consequences. Harvey made land, significantly reducing the world's carbon emissions would slow global warming and return the jet stream to its more typical speed and pattern, according to Vavris. But without decisive action to address climate change, global temperatures could increase by more than 5 degrees Fahrenheit, 2.8 degrees Celsius by 2050. Within that time, yet, as recent heat waves and deluges have shown, the effects of climate change are already having an impact. Sign up for the and follow NBC News Mock on N. Search for location/city.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.